Running a business comes with a lot of what-ifs. But luckily, there's a simple answer to them. Shopify. It's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses, including Thrive Cosmetics and Momofuku, and it'll help you with everything you need. From website design and marketing to boosting sales and expanding operations, Shopify can get the job done and make your dream a reality. Turn those what-ifs into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
The Roses were living the dream.
To you, my darling.
No, to you.
Until it all came crashing down.
He got fired.
Fired?
On August 29th, stop.
You stop!
And see The Roses. Rated R. In theaters everywhere, August 29th.
You are the man now, dog. 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 You are the man now, dog.
Hello, and welcome to the Man Dog Pod, the improv and conversation podcast with me, Dan the Man Lippert, and my co-host, Ryan the Dog Rosenberg.
Oh, all right. Thank you, the man. From the dog to the man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm seeing you for the fourth time, I think, in 2 days over Zooms, or third time maybe, and it's never a bummer.
It's too much. Oh, I thought you were going to say it's too much for you.
Gosh, no.
Oh, my gosh. It's always nice, isn't it?
How do people, I've been thinking about this, because we used to be this type of person, and maybe still are, who that's what you do on a podcast. You do a little razz. You do a funny little riff. And I don't think we do that as much with each other.
Not as much.
How are you entertaining if you don't do that? That feels like a main source of entertainment, just being nice to somebody's not as entertaining.
I think I got my own feelings hurt too many times and decided I can't do it anymore.
You know what happened is I had like a brief dating experience with someone who was really sarcastic over text. And I was like, you're just sending mean words to me. Even though they're funny, right. They're just, on paper, they're just mean words. But maybe we'll bring our guests on and talk about them. First the business, then the pleasure. If you're listening to the free version of this episode, you can also check us out on Patreon. For just $5 a month, you get full versions of all the episodes, extended, deleted scenes, video of all the episodes, weekly two-man episodes with Ryan and I, and our full backlog immediately. So give us $5, check it out, and see if you like it for a month. And we'll see you on there. Patreon.com/You'reTheManNowDog. And all that being said, let's bring on our guests.
Woo!
The very sarcastic Vic Michaelis. Hi, Vic.
Hi. Thank you so much for having me. I don't know what to do with that. That made me instantly so nervous.
I know. I just did what I said I don't do at all. But I saw you while we were telling that story make faces like maybe you felt like you were being accused. Or not accused, but like you felt like you related to what I was saying.
You know what? It is the kind of thing where I feel like I have friends with... I'm somebody that'll very much melt into the kind of conversation that I'm having. Like, I'll really, like, meet people's energy where they're at. So I have some friends where, like, our only kind of conversations with each other is just, like, being the meanest any person has ever been to another human being. Yeah. And that's just, like, and, like, no winking, no nodding. That's just it. And, like, I love those people to death. And then I have some people that, like, if I, like, answer a text even slightly in a way that could be perceived as like snarky at all, I then have to spend like 2 days apologizing for it. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Those are two very different extremes.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
I feel you. And we have one more guest, raging bitch and asshole, James Mannion.
Hey, how's it going? Losers.
Hey, James, you're not a raging bitch or asshole. I was just kidding from the jokes that we were saying.
Or were you?
This is that banter. This is that good banter.
Look at that bitch banter.
No,
right
I don't know how to do this.
Yeah, us either. It's okay.
Yeah.
We're not good at
The
that
conversation is flowing. Look at this.
part. It is. Everybody's a little nervous, a little scared. It feels good. It's really good.
No, we're just trying so hard not to be mean as a joke, but not be actually mean, and it's tough. Ryan and I were just talking about. Look, Ryan and I were in a limo over the weekend.
Ooh.
I don't know what to tell you. We were in a limo.
What the heck?
Our friend, what the heck? Our friend, I don't know if he's like, yeah, I guess he's posting on Instagram, so he's not trying to keep this private or anything, but our friend Joel had a birthday party and he got limos for the party.
I think he wanted his double limo party to be a little bit more on the down low. You know what I mean? There was 2 limos, and we were in the more down-to-earth limo.
We were in the down-to-earth sized limo and styled one, but we were talking about would you ever do a roast like with your actual friends? It came up in the limo, and it was like, for me, that's a hard no. I'm not interested in a roast.
Like of you or being a part of a roast in
All
any
of the
capacity?
above. All of the
Okay.
above. I don't really want to know, like, I think if you're smart, which we all are, you can really read into a roast. So if people are being like a little too nice, you're like, you take that offensive. Or if you hear the same type of joke 10 times, you go like, oh, so this is a thing I thought I was hiding that I wasn't hiding well, or whatever. And it's like, I don't need to know any of that stuff.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Is LA big like in roast culture? Because Vancouver, that's a huge part of the comedy scene up here. Is like
Really?
there's like entire like sets of like there's an entire criteria of show that is like roast based. There's like roast battles and rap battles that are meant to like roast fictional characters as well as like a stand-up roast battles. It really is like such a huge part of the comedy culture up here.
A fictional roast battle used to be, I think Emily Maya Mills used to have one at UCB that was a historical roast. And I think that's a great idea where you can like write that style of joke, which some people are really good at, but about like Abe Lincoln instead of James Mannion.
I love doing shows where you have to do a lot of homework.
This free show was awesome and took me a week.
Yeah,
But I think in the stand-up world, roasts are a big part of the culture in LA. Like there was one that got pretty successful at the Comedy Store or whatever. And like once a thing like that happens, in a way, it's almost the stand-up version of a cage match where it's an easy sell to an audience that's not that interested otherwise. And it like adds an extra element that turns the show into like a more interactive experience, maybe.
That absolutely checks out.
Yeah.
It's just tough to watch people be that mean. I don't really feel that bad for the person the jokes are about. I just don't like seeing that side of people being really insulting. It just makes me go like, like that, hide that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like, you have to, like you were saying earlier, Dan, like, I don't really want to be on either side of it, but I think I would have a harder time being the person writing the joke because it's like, you're gonna think of stuff. Like, as soon as that's your task, you're like gonna think of stuff about the person. And then I would be like, how do I conceal the fact that I actually think this about, like,
Right.
It's like, what do you actually go for versus not? And seeing people actually go for it, you're like, wow, they really think that.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question that nobody has to answer? What would your biggest fear be that like people were going to roast you on? Like if you're like, you've decided to do it for whatever reason the night before the roast, you're like, I'm going to crumble immediately if people start talking about blank.
So put my biggest insecurity on tape right now?
Yeah. Just for people to sort of know about.
I don't know.
That's a good question. Because I'm honestly like relatively secure in myself. I don't know how much people could it would have to be people really close to me. I think it would be like you're an unreliable friend. Or it's like,
oh, God.
or it's like,
if every single person said like, you're the biggest flake I know, you'd be like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like a loser? Like I don't show up for people? Yeah, that'd be tough to
or
hear.
like, I know you hang out with me out of pity or something like that. Like, which is not, I can't think of anyone that's true for, but if that was true about someone and like, I thought I was getting by on it and it wasn't that way, that would be a thing.
Right.
But
Yeah,
like,
that
if someone
checks
was
out.
like, I don't know. I'd guess I'd probably get a bunch of tall jokes. But like, even if like I'm self-conscious about like my body generally, if people were like, this fat guy's got huge nipples, I'd be like, yeah. Like that doesn't really hurt my feelings.
It sucks to hear, but
yeah, I think I would be like, obviously I have no hair. So that's like an easy like target. And I've heard them, all from like strangers on the street. Like,
is that true? Are people constantly on the street saying stuff to you?
People say all kinds of stuff. But if one of my friends, like if it was a really good joke, I'd be like, great, that's hilarious. Like if one of my friends did it, it wouldn't bother me. But if it was like just mean, I would almost be disappointed in that. Like I'd be like, you couldn't think of anything like you couldn't think of anything that you like know me better or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Like if it was a really good joke, then it would be fine. But if it was an easy joke, I guess
like,
I would be
you're kind of dumb. You're kind of
I'd
lazy
be
and
like,
dumb.
wow, you didn't.
Your biggest fear is that the people closest to you aren't actually very funny.
Yeah.
And aren't very close to you. Like, but one. Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
That they don't actually like see me.
The lack of
see my
intimacy,
real flaws or whatever.
I've done this as a coach, but which I shouldn't because I don't really like it as an exercise. But and it's happened in my improv practices where someone sits in front of the team and the whole team says stuff that person is really good at, characters that person's done that they remember, and like stuff like that. And I remember like getting or saying stuff that's just like, you're just always so funny and on game. And it's like, that's not good enough. That's like the see you next summer of an improv compliment. Or like see you next year, whatever that yearbook signature is. Stay cool. But that's kind of what you're saying, James. It's like, oh, we know each other so well, and it takes you a while to think of something you really like about me. And I feel that about others, where it's like, oh, I love this person, but in the moment, I'm having trouble thinking about a thing to like say.
Yeah, like that would also be one of my fears is like doing that to somebody else. Would be like, oh shoot, I don't actually know this person that well, or like
I hurt their feelings in the wrong way.
Yeah.
I hurt their feelings in the wrong way.
They wanted me a certain way, but I got too deep.
Well, to Mark and Tracy, I think I'll be the first to say, what a beautiful wedding. Amazing vows. I'm so happy to see each other, everybody here. So I'm a little nervous. And Mark, you're my brother, man. And it is so cool to see you be married to somebody who is such a person that you should be in love with. And I'm realizing now that I think I'm done with my speech. But I just to love and to young love, really, and old love.
He's kidding. Surely he wrote a real speech. He's kidding.
Yes, a joke. Obviously, what I meant to say to everybody, especially Mark and Tracy, is Mark. I mean, we played catch together growing up. You're my brother, man.
That's right, man.
And Tracy, I remember Mark's first date with you, and I remember him coming home.
Wow.
And I remember that night, and it was a really interesting. I'm so glad you got married afterwards.
Dylan, you're my actual brother. You have to do better than this. You literally have to do better than this.
Can someone go and I'll I'm a little nervous. I'm not used to public speaking. Okay. I need to regather my thoughts. I had kind of done a thing last night where I bullet pointed in my head what I want to say, and I have blanked. So I think I'm going to put them down in my notes app here. And I'll just stand up and talk again.
Why don't you take a break? Why don't we have my best man Corbin go? Corbin, you got this.
Corbin.
Hey, everybody. I'm Corbin. You saw me.
Yeah. What's up, bro?
Yeah, you saw me at the buffet getting all the pulled pork. Anyway, it's
not
so
that
nice.
Funny. That's not that funny.
Hey, come on.
Okay, it's Corbin's turn. So why don't you keep working on your notes out?
You're right.
Everybody, thanks everybody for being here and making this such a special day for Mark, my best friend. Mark, you have always been around. You've always, I've seen you for such a long time. When I'm doing stuff in my life, you're there. And oh my gosh.
You guys joint pranking us? What is this? This is like, you guys know us. You know
Corbin,
us.
you have a piece of paper in your hand. Why don't you just open that and why don't you read off that?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I was going to get to that. The
Okay.
paper, yeah. Okay, let me just open up this paper. Mark has a bachelor's in history from the University of Arizona, where we went to school together.
Bear down.
That's right.
Yeah.
And one of the things I love about Mark, my best friend, is that he grew up in Boston, Massachusetts. Mark, the amount of conversations we would have about Boston and where you grew up and your major at.
I only went to high school in Boston. I grew up sort of more in New York.
Oh, yeah. No, I've
Not so easy, is it, everybody? Not so easy.
Corbin, you literally gave Mark a kidney. I mean, like, you could talk maybe about that experience a little bit. These are just sort of facts. You know what I mean? They're just facts.
I'm getting to it. And Tracy, I'm getting to you. Don't worry.
Hey, no one's safe.
Okay.
Tracy,
It's not a roast, guys.
It's not a roast. It's just a toast.
No, so far it's almost been nothing.
Okay, let me just.
Are you shaking your phone?
Yeah, when you shake it, it undoes your typing.
Oh my God. Okay.
Hit backspace.
Okay, so
Shaking's quicker.
That can't be true.
You don't have to stand to shake.
And certainly not next to the microphone.
Excuse me.
are we shaking?
You don't even have your phone out, Corbin. You don't need to shake anything. Shaking the paper's not going to do anything.
Shake the paper?
Okay, you know what?
Why don't we just conclude speeches? Why don't
I
we
think
just?
that's a great idea.
Yeah, why don't we take the mic back? And we just want to
let me just finish up by saying on December 17th, 2017, Corbin received one. Corbin gave one kidney to.
You're a
Mark.
Corbin.
Yes, it says here that Corbin, who is me, gave one. Mark received one kidney from Corbin on December.
Okay, I think I'll put us out of our misery here, and I'll take the mic back.
Oh, God.
Okay, all right. Looks like he has something.
All right, okay, here we go.
Mark and Tracy.
You don't have to start over.
Webster's defines Mark as a small area on surface having a different color from its surroundings, typically
Please know
one
me.
caused by
Stop.
accident or damage. Well, that's not how I know Mark. Okay, so people are getting up for drink refills. Hang on. On September 11th, 2001, the world was changed forever.
Okay. And we're going to take the mic.
There.
Thank
Why
you
don't we
so
just
much.
cut it there?
Jesus.
And
You know
I think we want to say, what do we want to say? We want to
I
say
was
thank
gonna
you
say-
to all of our families.
Yes.
And friends. And just loved ones, everyone who's here.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here. We feel so known by you, and we will remember you here for the rest of our days, you know?
Yeah, I actually wrote a post-speech that was supposed to sort of be thanking the people that gave speeches, and I don't think it's super appropriate to read now. So
yeah, why don't we can it? That's okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and can that. It was sort of a sweet tribute to our collective best friend and my brother on their speeches about how how big a part of their lives that we've been. And I think maybe I'm going to leave it for now.
All right, folks, those were the speeches. And now we're going to join the bride and groom on the dance floor for their first dance together. And they have requested from us, the band, a very special song that we all remember.
Right.
Come
Sail Away.
Yes, thank you. Come Sail
You're
Away.
romantic.
All right. right, 3. Well, let's start it over. 1, 2. Yeah, you take it. Yeah, drummer takes the counting. That's better.
Okay,
That's your job. That's right.
Yeah, I'll take the count.
All right.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Click.
Breathe deep. Imagine your legs more limber in Duluth Trading Double Flex Denim. Envision euphorically squatting for that can of suds, bending for your toolbox in a state of bliss, lunging for your laser level on a whole new level. Relax and allow the flex to fill you with ability. Find your inner flex in Double Flex Denim only at Duluth Trading.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Commercial Insurance. Business owners, meet Progressive Insurance. They make it easy to get discounts on commercial auto insurance and find coverages to grow with your business. Quote in as little as 6 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company. Coverage provided and serviced by affiliated and third-party insurers. Discounts and coverage selections not available in all states or situations.
Okay, so it's kind of feeling like you guys didn't practice the song, so why don't you just play a song? Why don't you play a nice song? How about that, okay?
Use an iPod if you'd like.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
I
Thank you,
shook
Mark.
mine too much. My iPod doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, if you shake the iPod, it shuffles your songs.
Yeah, it shuffled it all up.
How about just any song? Any song is fine.
All right.
Any song is fine at this point.
You got it.
You know, folks, some people say you should elope. And we said no.
Yeah.
All the people we love are going to want to be here and wish us well. And you know what? No offense to each and every person here, but you've all been horrible wedding guests. I am deeply offended by every person here other than my beautiful wife's mother, who has been very supportive.
Scene.
He's got to score some points. He's got to score some points. Why is I don't know if there's anything as funny to me than someone genuinely thinking that something is beautiful. It's like so vulnerable and like sweet, you know what I mean? But it also feels like you kind of can't say it without wanting someone to hear you say it. You know what I mean? Oh, this is beautiful. Look what I think. You know?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the last time I said, like, in front of a group of people that something or someone was beautiful. Like, it's kind of, that's kind of a private compliment. It's like, oh, you look so great today. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Ryan. It's deeply vulnerable. It's like, well, because it's also putting yourself out there. It's like, this is something about me. This is what I think about. Like, This is like how you're getting a little insight into how I view the world right now. And if you disagree with me, then we have some like weird, like core level fundamental difference we gotta address.
This guy thinks that's beautiful. Ugh. You know, like,
Yeah. And you could, you run the risk of like someone thinking that you're like corny or
right. Know. Corny is the right fear for sure.
Never mind. I was going to make this about the Beatles again, and I just can't keep talking about this Get Back documentary.
I started watching a little bit of it. I've almost through the first third. Man.
All right, well, then I'm
excited to finish more.
That's a thing that I've been talking a lot to my girlfriend about with like Paul McCartney is he is like so candidly cheesy. And like his lyrics are very, just like straightforward, kind of like open-hearted, but like cheesy is what a lot of people would accuse him of. And like how John Lennon is kind of like cool and dark and whatever. And it's just, but he's like the most famous songwriter of all time, and the most successful one, and is so good at it. But it's just interesting to see like that I could never write lyrics like that. It's why I'm not Paul McCartney, but yeah.
I was thinking today, I haven't seen the documentary, but this isn't even really specifically about the Beatles, but in general, like any song where the lyrics are just like about like just having fun, like I don't have an example off the top of the off the
Beach
top of my
Boys,
head.
like stuff like that. Yeah, like Surfing USA or like.
Whenever I hear a song where they're just like, we're having fun tonight, like where that's what it's about, it almost makes me go like, oh yeah, like I could just go have fun. Like having fun is like something that you can just go do.
It's a state of mind.
Yeah.
I'm inspired by this song to have fun.
I think
You're
that's
classically. sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say you're classically very convinced by song lyrics.
Yeah.
That's why we won't let you listen to Helter Skelter.
Yep.
Depending on the Beatles song, James goes crazy.
Yeah.
When's the
Well,
last-
I go crazy for all of them. It's just in a different way.
When's the last time you or anyone can speak to this, but mindfully had fun?
I feel like I do a lot.
You do. That's
yeah,
nice.
I feel like that's a big part of my life. And I really think my dad is to thank for that because, like, we had a very weird situation growing up. And so anytime things would get too bad or too weird, he'd be like, we're going to Disney. We're going to Florida. We're hopping on a plane. And so literally, like, if things were getting too crazy at home, like, I knew it was super crazy because we would quite literally be boarding a flight that weekend to go to Orlando, Florida.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, if you want to, you could really make it what you want. You know what I mean? Like if you want to have a good time, you can figure it out.
Yeah, I agree. I love that. That's really cool.
It's interesting to hear too, because like my understanding, based on like your comedic social media, like the stuff you put out, like that's intentionally funny. My understanding is you are always at Universal Studios or Disneyland with your dad.
I freaking love my dad, Dan. You got to get over it. He's my best friend, and I love him.
Now that's beautiful. That's really beautiful.
Great.
Getting freaking
beautiful.
roasted for my dad being my friend.
No, that wasn't a roast at all. It's literally like how I experience that you do all those character or whatever you would say, like joke videos at Disney or Universal with your dad.
It's funny, I don't call them jokes. I more just want people to see that I'm having a good time with my best friend.
Oh.
And, so
the whole
that's
premise
sort
of
of
most of them is that your dad's ignoring you.
Sometimes your best friend doesn't have time.
Right, he's busy too, and that's acceptable.
Busy?
Yeah.
It's just interesting. What I'm trying to say is it's interesting that it had like that you still do that. Like, I'm going to go choose to do a fun thing, which like for me is maybe going to movies. That's really like mine aren't as maybe big in that sense.
That absolutely counts though, because you're like carving 2 to 4 hours out of your day door to door to be like, I'm going to do nothing. I'm going to be off my phone. I'm going to buy a $10 popcorn and I'm going to sit in silence for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
True.
What about you?
Yeah,
James, was the last time can you think of a time you had fun on purpose?
Well, I mean, I guess like, I don't know. I guess I consider any time I meet up with friends, I guess usually I'm like, okay, I'm having fun.
Yeah.
But
I'm not convinced. Okay, I'm having fun.
But I mean, at the end of the night, you're kind of always left with like, was that fun? Like, is any of this fun?
James's friends listening to this, like, high on hanging out last night. Just like, man, I loved. We were really cooking last night.
I thought I was making him laugh.
I have a friend who I have a good friend who, we'll like hit each other up to be like, let's go get a drink tonight or something, and it'll be like, let's go get a drink, and it'll be like a Tuesday or something. And I think there's always like a sense of like mischief. And then we're sitting there after like 2 hours and we're like, let's just go home. Like, what do we like we're both like
anything
the other
could
day.
Happen. After drink number 2, anything could happen.
Yeah.
And you're still at Birds.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think probably as people who I would say like have an inherent love for childlike fun, we built a thing into our lives that made it so we could kind of have fun like 5 nights a week. Like, even if you're not in a show, you could easily go see a show or go see your friends after a show. And like, it wasn't like what I'm realizing 99% of the people in the world have, which is like, oh, you have to check in with people and do it. It's not just like, we just had a weird little college that you could always go to if you wanted to. And so that is, I guess, one of the reasons we don't have to mindfully do it as much is like we had a thing where we could just go to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I think we're all people that spend a lot of time hanging out in that backstage area now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
As I grow older,
have to be-
I look less for like fun and laughter and more for like happiness and contentment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think because I'm like, oh, the fun's coming, I get to do comedy or I laugh with my friends or whatever. I'm like, what do I do when I'm not doing that? Like, I'm trying to make those parts of my life better. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah, Ryan, can I tell a fun anecdote about you that's one of my favorite things that I always think about when I think of you?
Yes, yes.
Is that Ryan used to coach our improv team, and I think like on this topic, one of my absolute favorite things is every single time he'd show up backstage for a show, he had a small cup of ice cream from the ice cream store next door, and it made me endlessly happy. And now every time I go near the theater or around the theater, it makes me immediately crave ice cream. And
Wow.
so I do that now. Last time I was at Franklin, I got myself a little ice cream.
What a treat.
What a treat.
And each time I would go, okay, I'm embarrassed. I'm going to walk in with an ice cream, not for the first time, but again. And I just got to go, hey, it's okay that I like ice cream, you know? Because it's tough to walk. It's just got to be okay that I like ice cream. It's tough to walk into a room of comedians with anything that they aren't already doing. You know what I mean? And it immediately gets all the attention.
Yeah.
But I always appreciated your support, Vic. Thank you.
No, absolutely. I'm so supportive. I actively stole it as a personality trait of mine now. So,
Well, you guys also very sweetly gave me a gift card for that ice cream place as a little gift, coaching gift, which was really nice.
but we wanted to support.
Well, it was well used. I promise.
I mean, and it is one of those things, like you said, Ryan, of like doing something different, because there are people who coach teams who every Monday night would crack a beer. And like, that's not going to get the roast. But I don't know, what's weirder, having a Coors Light once a week or a little ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to like going back to saying like, oh, that's beautiful. There has to be an element of risk,
It's
you
big
know,
risk.
for it
It's
to be
Huge
fun.
risk to walk in with
like-
a little
And
ice
that's
cream.
all I
Yeah.
would get when I walk into the theater. That's beautiful. That's beautiful that you're eating ice cream.
That,
7:30
so that's
before
another
dinner.
thing about that's beautiful, I think, is what you're saying now is a way it's used where it's like, most people wouldn't do what you're doing. Like, it's actually kind of an insult, but it's like,
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you for having the confidence to do this thing.
It's so cool that you don't care about our obvious judgment.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Talking about fears, I think that like I grew up being one of those people where like I kind of march to my own drum a little bit. And I think that is like one of my things that still hangs with me is people doing that thing of like, oh, that's so unique. How interesting. How you. It's very you.
How you? It's very funny.
I think I've said this before, but I think I had this thing in high school that your personality is a thing that you do. And so it would be like, it's not who you are. It's like, Dan wears crazy, colorful shoes, or whatever, you know. Dan wears a lot of, look, I don't want to be hipster about it, but I was going to Hot Topic before people were going to Hot Topic, and I had like a vanilla. I discovered
store
awesome
in the
Hot
mall.
Topic.
It was just a tiny little kiosk before you found it.
Before it became like Invader Zim or whatever, and like Rick and Morty stuff. It was like an early nostalgia buy place. So I had like a Mr. T shirt from Hot Topic and a Vanilla Ice shirt, and this had been like a decade after they were cool. But now I have that still, where it's like, it's baked into me that like I'll get a coffee and I won't finish it so I can show up with a coffee, as if that's my personality. It's like, Dan's got a coffee, like I'm holding the thing right now. I don't know.
It's so funny.
You have to prove to people. I was doing stuff before this. I was making decisions before this, and you're seeing the.
You're seeing part
the
of my day
results.
right now.
Yeah.
Puzzle piece.
Muzzle piece?
Puzzle piece.
Puzzle piece.
Puzzle piece.
It's muzzle piece sounds like something you could get at Hot Topic these days.
These days, yeah, it's a leather store now.
It's a leather store?
What's going on in our Christmas or whatever you want to call it plans?
Oh, yeah. Is anybody gearing up for a big holiday celebration?
You went to Vancouver earlier. Is that for family or is that for work, Vic?
A little bit of both. So it's just one of those things where it's we had planned on coming up a little bit later, and then a potential work opportunity came up. So I came up even sooner than that. So we'll see if it pays off. Historically, it has not. But I do a little tour for Christmas every year. So I'm here, and then I go to Chicago, and then I used to go to Toronto and then Florida, but I don't have to do Toronto this year. So it'll just be Florida.
That is quite
fun.
a tour.
Nice. Yeah.
A North American tour, which is just fun.
And is that all just to see family, or are you like doing stuff in each place?
Yeah, my mom is in Chicago, so me and my brother are going out there, and then we're meeting the rest of our family down in Florida. So we're in Chicago for like a day and a half, like 36 hours, and then we're booking it down to Florida.
Nice. I'm actually going to London for a week.
England?
I've never been. England.
Nice.
London, England. Never been. Can't wait. Just got a nice new coat to wear to stay warm. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's going to be so fun.
It's going to be it's going to be beautiful, I think. I think it's
Just
going to be
for
really
kicks,
beautiful.
or was there something that's bringing you out there?
I'm going with my girlfriend's family, and they're going sari shopping because there's a wedding in April that they're sort of preparing for. So we're
Fantastic.
gonna
Sari
just live it
shopping?
up. Yes, for saris, like
The
for an
outfit,
Indian.
sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
Not like, I thought there is, I'm so unaware of wedding terminology. I thought there would be a thing that's like, well, then you do your sorry shop. You're sorry you're spending so much money. But
I like that. Like that's sort of like in the same tradition as like the years of gifts or something.
Yeah.
Paper and your sorry years for you have to stay married.
I have to interrupt briefly. Something that I'm actually quite excited about has just happened. My phone got a green line in the middle of it.
Whoa.
Oh,
Just now?
What's that?
Just now?
Just now, out of nowhere.
Wow.
Whoa.
A thin green line.
A thin
You're
green line.
excited.
Well, I love an excuse to spend money. I try not to spend too much money, but if something breaks, I'm like constantly hoping somebody will just total my car when I'm not in it.
So you can have to get a new one.
Yeah, I love like getting things for myself, but it's like we wanted a new TV during the pandemic because we were home all day and the TV was like not great, and it was like, well, we can't just buy a TV. And the next night while we were watching Friday Night Lights, it crapped out, and it was like, hell yeah, we get to get a new TV now.
Right.
And
Well, do you think you're going to turn in the phone and sort of do a refund, or are you going to go for a full purchase?
We'll see. I really don't want the new iPhone that has the wide lens camera because it makes me look insane. And like mostly that's what I use iPhones for. Like why I would spend big bucks. I kind of want the Samsung flip phone, but I don't want to be the guy on the text chain. We all know.
Yeah.
So
Wait. But is the wide angle lens, do you have to use it, or is it different than the old wide angle lens?
I don't know. Anytime someone takes a picture on that new camera, I look like I fucking gained 400 feet wide. It's like
I gained 400 feet.
it's the new equivalent of like pictures of doing an improv show, where it's like, don't show me the wide angle photo of me. I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. So we're I'm looking at the return process form here. It does look like you did open the phone. We checked the hardware, not looking like anything is particularly wrong. So just your complaint for wanting to return this phone is it makes you look crazy.
Ugly, fat, crazy in all the photos. Yes, correct.
Okay. All right. I hear what you're saying. Unfortunately, that's not covered under any kind of Apple Care policy. So I am going to have to go ahead and give you this phone back if you want to turn it in.
Can I have a quick conversation to you? These things that we do here, it's so impersonal. It's almost like we are the machines. And I just want to relate to you for a moment. Can I relate to you?
Sure.
Just for a brief moment.
Of course.
Here are the photos that I tried to take for my Hinge profile.
Okay.
Do you see me here?
Yeah, sure. Okay. See, I thought that was a tree for a second.
No.
But sort of one of those dead trees.
No.
You know, the ones that are upside down.
I don't know, but the descriptive words are very, very bad in a sense that it's like, yes, I do see bad things here. And yes, upside down dead tree is not what I want to look like to prospective romantic partners.
I hear you.
it's, so just seeing this picture, can you do anything for me? Here, this is me and my little nephew.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm not trying to eat him here, but it looks like I am based on just
So your mouth is wide open in this
It's not
photo.
wide open. It's not wide open. I'm saying cheese. But the forced
You got shark
perspective.
teeth in
What's
this
that?
photo. You got shark teeth in the photo.
In the photo, I do.
I just don't understand how the camera would be responsible for this.
I don't.
I can see it maybe blowing out the photo a little bit, but your teeth are angular in this photo.
I don't know what they're doing up there in the place that they make my time zone when I buy the phone, Cooperstown or whatever it's called.
Okay.
Cupertino.
Sir, Cupertino.
Thank you. Yes.
Cupertino.
Thank you. And what a kind. You could have just been a stranger overhearing me drowning looking for that word, but instead you did a kindness for me. Do you mind if I hug you?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for being a friend.
Now, sir, I'm taking a look at the policy here. You didn't purchase AppleCare, unfortunately, so my hands are a little bit tied. We could do a trade-in, and for your $1,500 phone, I can give you $450 back, if that's of any interest to you.
And would you like me to have this conversation while we're still in the hug, sir, or would you like me to now end the hug as we move on?
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Thank you. No,
Thank you.
I just wanted to make sure. So you can give me you can pay me $450 to get a new phone, is my understanding of that?
So you paid $1,500 for your phone. We can do a trade-in, and I can give you $450 back.
So what do I get here?
You lose $1,050.
Sir?
Thank you so much, sir.
Bring it in here.
Okay.
Okay. Well, no, I don't want to lose money because clearly you can see. I mean, let me just take. I don't know. It's not just the photos.
Okay.
Look at the way these emojis send from me.
Sure.
So here's a little conversation I had with a prospective lover. And
Okay.
I send the little flattered emoji here, but with the tongue out.
Right.
But then she says, ew, gross. And it's like, I didn't mean to be gross here. I was just flattered that we matched with each other. Do you see that there?
I see that, but I'm also looking at what she said, and she said, actually, my dad passed away last year, and it's really been bothering me that people don't understand what I'm saying. So I actually think maybe she did have a problem with the emoji that you sent. It seems like maybe it wasn't a proper response. And once again, I don't think that's a phone issue. I think that might be some user error.
Well, maybe I didn't intend, now that you mentioned, I didn't intend to send that emoji. I meant to send the crying one. And so the phone buttons are all over the place. As you can see, my fingers, when I try to push, I'm pushing 3 emojis. I appreciate your help here so much, but maybe you can see how much I'm struggling. I'm so lonely.
I see.
That maybe a new phone would help me find a partner, and that is the issue.
I absolutely see. Well, sir, you know what? We can try and trade you in for a phone of lesser value at this point. I don't normally do this. You seem like you need it right now, and I can absolutely do that for you. So we can trade you in for a phone of equal or lesser value for the value of the phone right now, which is $450. So we can go ahead and get that settled for you.
Okay.
What kind of phone are you looking for?
One that makes me look sexy and not say crazy things, I guess, over text.
Okay. So
what's,
it's seeming less...
like this picture up here that says shot on an iPhone, whatever took that picture, I want to look like that shark jumping out of the water. Not like a shark. I know the shark teeth thing from earlier.
Yeah, so,
But you know how clear the picture is. That's what a shark looks like.
It's just your nephew's leg was bleeding a little bit in that photo. So I'm just a little, again, I really don't think that was a phone issue.
I didn't bite my nephew's leg like a shark. I didn't bite my nephew's leg like a shark. Good.
Okay.
You know what? I'll just take some of the AirPods and I'll get out of here. I'll take
You just want a pair of AirPods?
No, I'll take 3 AirPods for the price you quoted me, $450. I keep the phone because it's not worth anything to me.
Once again, we do have to take the phone back. It is a trade-in. So if you go ahead and give us the phone back, I'll be happy to set you up with 3 pairs of AirPods.
Oh, 3 pairs of AirPods.
Date?
I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna set me up with someone in your life that was also single and looking for connection. But you're just gonna set me with AirPods.
Sir, what's your name?
Devin.
Devin. You seemed like you really had to think about that, Devin.
Well,
Devin,
go ahead.
I was going to say, I literally never do this, but I actually think I know somebody that you would maybe get along with if you're interested.
Yes, please. Yes.
It's my manager, Carla. I'm going to call her out here and maybe, I don't know, maybe something will happen. Okay. Hey, Carla, can I get you to the Apple Squad desk, please?
Come on down, Carla. Oh,
okay.
Did you hear that, or did you put down the thing real quick?
Mm-hmm. I did. I put down the thing, and I think it's probably for the best, actually, that got cut off on the radio. Carla, to the Apple Squad desk, please.
Yeah, here I am. What's the issue?
Carla, actually, this customer, Devin, needed a little bit of help, so I thought maybe you could help him out.
Enchanté, madame.
Oh, you're kissing my...
May I? My lips haven't touched finger yet.
Well, they're so close.
You don't mind?
Go ahead. Okay. And Devin.
Carla, perhaps you can help me.
Okay.
I came to the Apple Store for a new phone, but I think I accidentally walked into the Angel Hut.
Angel Hut, that's a few doors.
Because all I see before me is...
Angel Hut's a few doors down. Oh, I think I understand what you're saying. You're calling me an angel.
Yes. No, yeah, I'm not referring to the Sunglass Hut Victoria's Secret Angel crossover store 3 doors down.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm just so taken with your beauty. Well, I'm here, Carla, because my phone makes me look ugly.
The phone makes you look ugly? How could such a thing be possible?
Wow.
You're one of the most attractive men I've ever seen.
Wow, I agree. Carla,
let me take a look at the whatever you could mean.
Okay, well, you see, your daughter or coworker here, I'm not certain, was suggesting this
coworker.
My guy, come on in for a big one. I get the feeling you're not even looking for anything, sir. You were just eavesdropping.
Well, I like to feel smart, so I come down to the genius desk and I tell people what's what.
We cut to Ryan at home. Hun, did you get a job?
No, wasn't looking for one. I did get a lot of compliments, though. A lot of compliments.
Hun, come on. You know we got to send Randy to that special school. You have to get a job.
I know,
you can't just keep going to the mall and eavesdropping.
I don't want a job at the Apple Store. Okay, I want a job from someone that shops at the Apple Store.
Cut back to the mall. Hi, sir. You've been walking around this Angel Hut for a while.
Thank you. You noticed.
You looking for anything?
Well, I'm looking for a lot of things. What are you looking for?
Well, there's actually an employee. We're looking for employees right now.
You're hiring?
Yeah. Well, I noticed that you've been sort of shuffling around the room, but not looking at anything. So I thought maybe you were kind of working up the gall to, ask for a job, perhaps.
Well, I'm pretty helpful. I'm a pretty helpful guy. I was here just sort of overhearing other people's conversations and butting in when they seemed lost, So I guess you're right. I would make a pretty good employee.
That's exactly the type of thing that we need at Angel Hut. A lot of people are confused about our Victoria's Secret sunglass crossover.
Oh, it's not
product.
Confusing to me, my man. Not at all.
Oh, really? So you've been studying the inventory?
Of course. You sell the lingerie, and then you sell the sunglasses to hide the eyes from looking at it. I totally get it.
Well, that's exactly right. I think that you would be a perfect fit to work here if you'd like.
Well, that's really flattering, but if I'm being honest, I don't know that you can afford me.
Oh?
I'm a pretty skilled everything, so...
Okay. Well, you've demonstrated that. What are you looking for? I mean, we're looking to pay $18 an hour is sort of our starting.
Well, my yearly salary requirement is typically $200,000. Is that something you think you could work out?
I don't think that we'd be able to do that for retail or even a manager position. That would kind of be.
All right. Well, I guess you guys aren't very serious. I'll go back to Apple and suggest things to all the other customers and see if anybody rich hears me and thinks I'm smart. Maybe I'll try Cheesecake Factory.
We come back to the house. Hello, sir, ma'am.
Hello?
I come to you as a representative of the special school that wants Randy.
It's 4:00 in the morning. Is there a problem?
Not at all.
Or a gift?
No, it's just at Dr. Xavier's School for Gifted Children. We feel that young Randy would be an excellent addition to the school, and the whole world would be missing out without his
he's
skills
floating.
and powers.
Oh my God. Well, do you guys do scholarships or something like that?
We could.
I just can't have him tearing the house apart again. He keeps tearing the house apart every time he smells something good.
Matt.
What? I'm tired of living the lie. The house has been thrashed.
He's a good boy, all right? He's just a little peculiar, that's all.
Exactly, and we just want to focus his training. And, ma'am, I see you putting the robe on. Cyclops is wearing glasses on top of his Cyclops thing, but he's not. Those aren't angel hat glasses. He's not perving out
I
on
see.
you there. It's okay. Cyclops, just take the glasses off. I think it's kind of...
It's pretty dark. Oh, no! My wife!
I'll save you, Mom. First I gotta cook up something that smells good. Cracking eggs.
Eggs?
Oh, that smells good. Oh.
Not the living room again! But yes, save Mom!
As the house is torn asunder, but the mom is put back together. The destruction of the house is matched by the fixing of the mom's body.
But sort of like Frankenstein style. It's just covered in blood, clearly dead. It's just sewed together piece by piece.
Yeah, but instead of having like flesh arm, it's like a sconce.
Hey, I'm sorry, I couldn't not look, okay?
Scene.
That's what I love about improv is you never know where you're gonna go.
Who knew that was in the world of X-Men, you know?
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of stuff like that now, though, eh? Where, like, now we got Marvel Christmas movies and stuff like that. I wonder if we're going to see more of that, more, like, genred.
Probably, because it's probably just the thing where it's like, no one watch. Oh, we're not going to take any risks on anything. So it's like, you have a pitch for me for a Halloween movie? Okay, it's Thor is getting scared. We need, like, a guarantee that a certain amount of people will watch it.
They should make a movie that, like, stumbles into the Marvel Universe. Or, like, it was always in the Marvel Universe, but that just wasn't the focus of the film. You know what I mean?
They've done that before, haven't they? With, like, Split, finding out that, like, sorry, spoiler alert. So if you haven't seen Split yet, give this a pause, fast forward a couple of seconds.
So
but isn't that in, like, the Glass universe or something like that? And that was the big twist at the
universe.
end?
Right.
Yeah, the
One of the
Unbreakable
funniest
universe.
twists of all time to just cut to Bruce Willis watching the news. And it's the story of the movie you just watched.
Well, I also was watching with a group of people that had absolutely never seen any of those movies, who were just very, like, deeply confused as to what was happening.
Yeah, Unbreakable came out, like, 20 years ago or something, right? Like...
And not really like the biggest one in a series we're all thinking about.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like, I remember seeing it when I was a kid, but I had no idea that, like, this is part of a universe. I was like, this is just a movie called Unbreakable.
Right. It's like somebody pitching something from, like, an improv show, but, like, referencing the show all the time. It's like, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than... Oh, sorry, Dan, go ahead.
No, please.
There's nothing worse than trying to explain... Like, when people ask, how did your improv show go? They want to hear good. That's it. Like, nobody wants to hear any additional detail, even one more word, and people are immediately, like, deep, in my experience at least, deeply uninterested.
Totally.
Yeah.
I feel like almost every person at an improv show is, like, in the audience, is working up the bravery to do improv or they're not in the audience. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's so interesting.
Like if you're not almost an improviser, because improvisers don't watch improv shows that often, I don't feel. You know what I mean? Like once I started doing them, I was like, whew, cool. Don't have to be in the dumb audience anymore.
Ryan,
I still go to a lot.
Yeah, same.
You both go to a lot of shows?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
well, now there
Used to.
aren't as many.
Right.
But I used
No, I still like them, of course.
I saw you at a show just last Monday, James.
Yes. Both you and Vic were very funny in that show.
Oh, thanks.
I was like, Vic wasn't on my group, and I had to
No, different.
yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny that James wasn't performing and was there, and you remember that James was there, and I
remember
was
you were
performing,
there. I just don't remember doing
and you
anything.
forgot that I was there.
Vic, nothing you did in the show struck me as memorable, and so
Honestly,
But 7 days later, I have forgotten that you were there.
honestly, that's a gift, I think. You know what? You do have a bad show, and then people just forgetting that you were in the show is the best possible outcome.
That's true. No, it was just that we didn't talk after the show. James and I talked. Like I visited with some people.
I see. I understand.
I'm not going to keep apologizing for this bullshit.
I don't think you did apologize.
I guess not.
going to do it once.
Justifying, because I don't apologize. I justify.
I see. I understand.
You were very funny. I remember now.
No, that's okay.
You were funny. I remember now.
No, that's okay.
You were very funny.
It's okay.
I remember now.
No. Now I got myself into a corner.
You did the talking animal. Didn't you do the karate?
You did a great move.
grandma.
You did a great
I was a
move where you
grandma.
turned a scene into like you made it into a dreamish sequence of a proposal.
I'm so sorry that I did this because this is my worst nightmare. Is that now I've backed myself into a corner. People be like, "No, you did a really good job. This was a good thing you
I'm
did."
trying to do the thing where you just describe an improv show and see how far we can go.
Oh, I
with
see.
it. Well, let's listen to a listener voicemail. Folks, if you don't know this, 818-465-8656. You can call that number, leave us a voicemail, and we will do improv inspired by that voicemail. Try to keep it under a minute and only true stories, which has never been an issue, but I like to repeat it. This email is about someone's buddy in prison is what it's been titled for us in the doc. So let's see what we got here.
Hey, Man Dog Pod. This is Zach. First time, long time. I just wanted to share a quick story. I have a buddy in prison, and we only get like 40 minutes a week to talk to him on a mandated Zoom call. And in the last time since I had seen him, I had grown a mustache. And when we join on the call, he always has like a big list of all the topics he wants to go over. But once he saw my mustache, he crumpled up the paper and he just spent like the 10 minutes just roasting me on my mustache, calling me metrosexual Jeff Foxworthy, fat Nigel Thornberry. I look like all the members of the Village People put into one. It was just a really great time. Thanks for being a source of bright joy and humor in what has otherwise definitely been the shittiest time of my life. All right. You guys have a good day.
Thank you, Zach. I'm sorry it's been the shittiest time of your life, but I appreciate the kind words.
And I hope the mustache looks great.
It's funny because between the two of the specifics, I'm like, did this buddy go to jail in 2003? Because that's where his references stop. Like
Nigel
metrosexual and the Thornberries is like very. That's like the original Queer Eye on Comedy Central is when metrosexual became popular, and it was based. Not to go on a big tangent, but such a funny time where it was like men dressing stylishly. We can't call it gay, but it's metrosexual, and it's like weird to do it, but it's a big trend, and it's like I think it's just dressing well.
Yeah, having some semblance of a fashion sense.
Yeah.
And I don't remember Nigel Thornberry having I don't remember his mustache.
James, go rewatch The Wild Thornberries.
I mean, I remember Nigel Thornberry for sure. I didn't remember that he had a prominent mustache, I guess.
Even though I know it's not true, I'm picturing the grandpa from Rugrats. He had a huge mustache.
Okay.
But I don't know. Wild Thornberries was just beyond my time as far as cartoons.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming in and meeting with me. Obviously, we're here to talk about Steven's performance in school. And I Anyway, there's been a bit of a behavioral issue, and I just wanted to nip this in the bud before it got worse. Steven's obviously been a really good student, and I'm sorry, Dad, is that serious?
Huh?
Dad, is that a serious mustache?
Is it serious?
Yeah, I don't remember that on you at parent-teacher night. It just looks like it's for a costume or something.
Well, I've been, I guess I think it looks good. Okay. Yeah, it's serious. Yeah, I guess it looks kind of different from how I used to wear it. But let's talk about Steven. It
looks really different. Yes, you're right. Yes, I'll be professional. Now, Steven has been acting up in class.
More serious when it comes to my child.
Yeah. It's funny to see you make a serious face with that silly buzz. Anyway, Steven has been talking out of turn. And, not a huge deal all the time. Sort of, that's something I feel like I can normally handle, but it's gotten pretty incessant. And it seems like we are starting to have a real back and forth. And I'm not sure that he realizes that me as the teacher, I speak, they listen. It's not as much of a back and forth when I'm trying to get a point across. And I'm just wondering, I'm not seeming to be able to make any headway. And I was wondering if you guys knew anything about this.
Do you remember roughly when it started? Like, has this been going on for a while? It's just not my experience of Steven generally.
I guess I would say about 6 weeks ago. There was a real change after spring break.
I would say he lost a little bit. I don't know. He's lost a little respect for authority, I would say. Like an inability to take the adults in his life seriously.
Yeah,
well, I'm not so sure about that. I think it sounds like Steven is just engaged and wanting to participate in the conversation. I don't think it has anything to do with him sort of realizing that adults maybe, don't have all the answers, don't have it all together, or that some conclusion he reached by any sort of change that he might have seen in me in the past few months.
I guess I'm just going to say it. I think it's because of your ridiculous mustache.
Okay.
I do. I think it's so crazy. I had no idea what was going to happen at this meeting. And then when I sat down at the table across from that, it just struck me. Okay,
So I decided to grow out my mustache a little bit. I decided to try something new. And then suddenly all of the there's no order in the family anymore it's
not just the mustache. It's not just the mustache. It's the mustache mixed with the turtleneck, mixed with the corduroy pants. I'm not attracted to you anymore. He can see there's tension in the home. He sees that there is no love or sexual respect between a pair of parents. I can't kiss
What do you mean?
My husband.
I love and sexually... I'm sexually attracted to you still.
I'm really glad I struck such a nerve here. This is good work.
It's obvious he's having trouble at school because we're having trouble at home, and I know we can't just blame a lot of hair on one lip, but it's
that would be ridiculous.
Well, has there been any other big changes at home? I didn't want to say anything, but this looks like a new Bob.
Okay. My husband's bob and mustache look.
You're tuned into Auto Intelligence, live from Auto Trader, where data, tools, and your preferences sync to make your car shopping smooth.
They're searching inventory.
Oh, yeah.
They find what you need.
They're gonna find it.
You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. Pricing's precise and true.
So true.
It's smarter car shopping.
Ooh.
Just for you.
Oh, it's just for you. Find your next ride at autotrader.com. Powered by Auto Intelligence.
Hank's the family fixer, always with his tool belt. But living with prostate cancer, he needed help. He asked his doctor about Xtandi enzalutamide. Xtandi 40 milligram tablets treats men with prostate cancer that has spread to other parts of the body and responds to a medical or surgical treatment to lower testosterone. Xtandi may cause serious side effects: seizure, a brain condition called PRESS, allergic reactions, heart disease that can lead to death, falls and bone fractures, swallowing problems, or choking that can lead to death. Stop Xtandi and get medical help at once if your face, tongue, lip, or throat start swelling. Tell your doctor at once if you faint, have a seizure, quickly worsening headache, decreased alertness, confusion, vision problems, chest pain or discomfort, or shortness of breath. Xtandi can cause harm to an unborn baby or miscarriage. Use birth control during and 3 months after Xtandi. Common side effects include muscle and joint pain, feeling unusually tired, hot flashes, constipation, less appetite, diarrhea, high blood pressure, bleeding, falls, fractures, and headache. Talk to your doctor and visit Xtandi.com.
That could be more.
It is a new Bob. I just got it a week ago. They said it takes a few weeks for the shape to come in correctly. You are terrible with money, and you are trusting of everyone in your life but your own damn wife, okay?
Oh, and you know better than the stylist. You know better than the stylist.
His name is Bob Mustache.
I'm not.
Oh, hello. Yes.
Mrs. Kellerman said that I was skipping the end of band to come and talk to you guys.
Stephen, hi.
Yes.
Grab a seat.
Come on in.
Grab a seat.
Come on in. I'm talking to your parents here.
My
We're
boy.
learning a lot. We're learning a lot.
Mom, Mr. H, Edward, how are you guys?
That's new, by the way.
Huh?
Yeah, I noticed you call your dad Edward. Is that, I mean, I know you're growing up, you know, children
Allegedly.
or young kids want to.
Allegedly.
You don't think he's your father?
Well, I don't know.
Well, when did this feeling
Do you
come
see
in?
this? Do you see this? Your own son doesn't even believe that you could have made a child, which I don't even know. I'm starting to wonder again if it's yours, because this is what I'm looking at is not a man with a virile sperm. I'll tell you that much.
Please.
Yeah,
please,
there's no way that
parents.
my dad could be fucking Lord Farquaad.
Please, let's all bring the decorum back to a level that's acceptable at school.
Yeah,
right?
and let's get through this meeting because we have to get to Bob Mustache.
You gotta get back to Bob Mustache. That's what you fucking sound like.
Well, that's what I sound like
Edward,
because that's what I'm
idiot.
saying. And you have an appointment at Bob Mustache's right after this. I'm taking you.
No, I
over
gotta
there.
stop this.
I'm putting my foot down. Yes.
So am I.
Thank you.
So am I.
Thank you. Right,
Come on, the kid doesn't even have a
this?
mustache. You're just going to give him a bob and that's it? I don't think so.
We don't know what Bob Mustache is going to give Steven.
Ricky and Lance and I are hanging out at the quarry after school.
Well, Ricky and Lance can come to Bob Mustache's too, and I think it'll do them a little bit of good because I've heard that they've been smoking pot down at the quarry, and perhaps they ought to have a new sense of self and self-respect.
You heard they were smoking.
Haircut to teach yourself a lesson.
I went to Bob Mustache to get a new haircut because
Is it Bob / Mustache or is his name
that's
Bob
his
Mustache?
name, Bob Mustache. But he doesn't only give Bobs or suggest people grow out mustaches. He's a hairstylist and he does all kinds of things. But he has made me more confident in myself than I've felt in 5 years. And so I thought maybe that would do Steven a little bit of good if he's having trouble in school to maybe see Bob Mustache. Because when you look good, you feel good.
You feel good right now?
I feel great. I feel myself. These corduroy pants have never felt so... I've never worn pants that felt so good. And the turtleneck, I always walked around with my neck exposed and it was cold. And now I'm not. I feel good, and it's all thanks to Bob Mustache.
I mean, I'm quite honestly taken aback. That look I thought was a look of complete giving up and lack of confidence.
Giving up? I'm in my second act. It's a whole new me.
Well, I can't wait for fucking intermission.
Well, intermission already happened because it's the second act.
I'm thinking of a 5-act play structure.
Mrs. Jones, I do have to say, I don't think your attitude is helpful. I don't think it's wrong. I don't think your opinion is wrong, but I do think there's got to be some level of respect.
You don't have to live with him. I swore a vow to love and cherish him for the rest of my life. And then after 24 years, the man I thought I knew, who had a standard combed haircut. Don't comb your bob while I'm talking. See? The bob is his wife, okay? The bob is his wife. He's cheating on me with this bob and mustache, and it's embarrassing to my son, okay?
Ah, we see what it is now, don't we?
What?
We see this. It's really a story of neglect. Mother is feeling neglected. Maybe father was feeling neglected, needed something to feel powerful. Stephen obviously feeling neglected.
It's not
by
that.
both of his parents.
I'm feeling embarrassed. It's not that. I'm feeling incredibly embarrassed.
I think you're onto something, Teach. I think it's feelings of neglect. I think we've all been feeling neglected.
Do you know what it's like going to bed every night feeling like you want to bully your father?
Well, yes. Yes, I do.
You do? Mr.
I
H.
want to lead with this. It's not Mr. H. It's Mr. M. My dad is Bob Mustache.
Oh, my God.
What?
And I've wanted to kill him for 36 years, ever since I found out what his whole deal was.
You don't know how good you have it to have Bob Mustache as a father. I would give anything to have Bob Mustache as my father. You know what I think the problem is in this room? Is I'm hearing a lot of ungratefulness from children for their great fathers. You want to bully your father? Do you know that Bob Mustache, I was addicted to gambling before I started talking to Bob Mustache and going in and...
He's a helpful guy.
What? That was 6 weeks ago. You were addicted to gambling 6 weeks ago?
I was addicted to gambling. Stephen, I didn't want you to find out this way.
It's fine to have it out in the open, Stephen. I think it's fine for you to learn. Your father gambled a lot of our savings and some of your college fund away on college football.
And it was because I hated myself. But after talking to Bob Mustache, now I don't hate myself anymore.
You don't?
So how could you say that about your father?
Do you know that we couldn't get a table at a Red Lobster? They weren't busy.
What do you mean?
They didn't want to seat him in the restaurant because he looked too ridiculous. They didn't say that out loud, but I saw it.
That's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate.
It's humiliating. It's humiliating
Sir,
for me as a wife. It's humiliating to happen in front of my son. I mean...
I hear you feel really confident and better than you've ever felt in your life, but is it too much to ask from your son's teacher, your son, and your wife to change the look, maybe go back?
Is that what you want? You want me to go? You want me to go back? You want me to go back to how I was?
Yes.
Back to feeling bad about myself?
Yes.
Back to gambling away your college fund?
Yes.
Back to not talking to any of my friends, slowly isolating myself as I get older.
Yeah.
Because I'm ashamed of who I am. That's what you want me to go back to?
Yes.
Well, Stephen, if that's what you really want, and if that's what you want,
it is.
Then I'll do that.
Okay.
We cut to Bob Mustaches. Hey, welcome back. You here for a trim?
Hey, Edward, looking good.
Edward, all right, rocking the BM.
Bob, I am here for a trim, and it's actually going to be my last trim.
What, are you growing it all the way out?
Well, I need a trim to end this haircut. And I mean, I'll continue getting trims later, but not here anymore.
What are you talking about? Look around. That's the look we all have.
I know. And I can't tell you, everybody in here, how much it's meant to me these past 6 weeks, I think it's been, that we've gotten to know each other. Your support has meant a lot, but unfortunately, it's causing too much strain with my family, and they want me to go back.
Eddie, wait. You forgot your wallet. I don't know how you're going to pay for your haircut to get this dumb thing off of your head without your wallet. Okay.
Wait, is that your son?
Yeah.
You still speak to your son?
I still speak to Steven, yeah.
Most of us lost touch with our families years ago. It's incredible to see you've been able to keep the relationship.
How'd you do it?
Young man, come in here, please. Come in.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to.
Come on, grab a bowl.
A bowl?
Yeah, we use big bowls.
For haircuts? Oh, I don't think so. Thank you, though. I've been growing out my hair. I got really long hair.
It looks really good. It looks really strong.
Oh.
Looks like it could really hold a bob.
Yeah,
Not
thanks,
every
I
head
appreciate
can
that.
hold a bob, you know.
Is that true?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, well, I do biotin, so, it's keeping my hair strong.
Wow, you must have a good dad to buy you that fancy product.
Fellas, come on. You don't got to lay it on so thick.
Yeah, I mean, Eddie's always good about making sure I got my hair vitamins, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, Eddie's a smart man. He's a really smart man. He saved my life.
What?
He saved my life when he let me give him a haircut.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah.
How so?
Well, this is my job. If nobody gets bobs, I won't really be able to pay for anything. So every person, little by little, saves my life. Who gets the haircut here?
Hey, Steven.
I see. Yeah?
What do you say we clean up your old man's bob and mustache, give you a bob, and then the 15 of us go into Angel Hut.
Oh, man, this is a big shop.
Oh, yeah. We go into Angel Hut, and we get some sunglasses. They can't kick you out if you're looking.
We see that this character is played by Tony Stark with a pair of glasses on.
See.
Yeah, in the Marvel uni.
Credits roll on Iron Man.
Love it. Cut to the shawarma shop.
Wow. People are going to retroactively enjoy that so much more now that they know it was part of the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
Totally.
Hey, don't spoil this scene on social media. Let people discover it themselves. Don't post it.
Right.
James, Vic, what a lovely time I had today.
Oh, what a blast.
It was so great seeing you both.
It's always so good seeing you guys. What a freaking treat.
What a treat.
Y'all are lovely. Thank you so much for being here. Is there anything that you guys are up to that you'd love to tell our audience about? Anything you'd like to plug or anything that they could find you? Maybe just your internet handles.
Mm-hmm.
Vic?
I mean, not a plug for me necessarily, but, I think just in general, there's a lot of really horrible, terrible, no good, very bad anti-trans bills popping up literally all over the country by the day. I usually like to, you can follow along, sort of see where those are popping up with the ACLU and go find local organizations in your state that are helping tackle those. Yeah, get involved. Never too late, never too small. Just get involved.
Sounds nice. That's the second time you've plugged that on the air, and it's a nice reminder. And thank you for saying it, James.
Of course.
Yes. Well,
we should have had you go first. This happened last time again, where it feels humiliating to plug something self-serving.
Obviously, I second everything Vic said. And you can follow me on Twitter at Pizza Mannion.
And your new short Fart Buddies is out.
Yeah,
it's coming
Fart
out
Buddies
soon.
is out. I think we got to something really true with Fart Buddies.
Good.
We got to some real truth.
Good.
Follow everything James and Vic do. We, of course, love them on the show. And patreon.com/you'rethemanNowDog for our stuff. If you listen to this on Friday and everything went all right, this is always a huge risk to do in advance. But if we did this correctly, there is new Big Grande material on BigGrandeWebsite.com. I won't say specifically what it is in case it didn't end up coming out, but we do have new stuff that you can get from us there. And while you're at it, why not get some Big Grande merch for the holidays for your family? I'm very proud of the merch we have on there. Thanks to Brian Holmes for production and editing help. Annie Wu for
our logo, of course. Casey Trailer for our song, and Annie Wu for a lot of the merch. stuff. Her designs are so great and so funny. She's such a good artist, and we were lucky
so
to have her help out.
She's the best. And thanks again, James and Vic, for being here, and we'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.